Right. Chapter 13. We have a winner. The first half hour, Beatrice did nothing but think.
And think. And think some more.
She should have been pondering contenders for Operation Upside or other potential locations for their secret base, but all she could think about was Lenny. Hoping it would make her feel better, Beatrice broke into her lunch. She scattered the contents on one of the room's many chairs and arranged them in the order she always ate them from first to last. Number 1 is the cupcake, number 2, the grape juice, number 3, the apple, and number 4, the sandwich. Glancing at the clock, her stomach dropped. Lenny and Chloe were probably together in the cafeteria right now, eating lunch in its proper order.
Suddenly, she wasn't hungry anymore, not even for dessert. She bagged up everything up and zipped it out of sight. She needed to get out of here. She studied the scuffed up door. First aid posters decorated every inch, but none of them helped with her current emergency. On the other side, Miss Cindy murmured and moved around, but she didn't come back in. Beatrice counted each time the shadow of her feet passed the crack under the door. While she waited for Miss Cindy's return, Beatrice counted other things: ceiling tiles, used paper towels, spider webs, the socks in Mr. Hannah's supply bag. There were 17 socks and 0 matches. Beatrice slipped a favorite onto each hand, then she checked her nose. It was still bleeding.
Look at you.
Beatrice said to her left hand.
You're a mess. You look a little rough. It's been a rough day.
Beatrice admitted.
Good thing it's not over yet.
Said her other hand.
Wow, you're right. It isn't over.
There was still time to turn things around.
Gathering a fresh wad of paper towels, she covered her nose and secured the paper towel in place with her turtleneck. Then, squaring her shoulders, Beatrice stood tall. She was the co-founder of a secret operation. She couldn't give up, not on Operation Upside, and never on Lenny. If the mission ever mattered, it mattered now.
Beatrice marched to the emergency clothes bin, determined to find something to wear, determined to get back to Lenny. The blue lid popped off with a snap.
It's time to take matters into my own hands,
She said. A tangle of cast-off clothing filled the container. Beatrice took a deep breath and dug in. She considered each item one by one.
Then she tossed them aside, 2 by 2, and 2 by 2. Too festive, too scary, too floral, too fairy, too fuzzy, too slouchy, too stripy, too grouchy. When she reached the bottom of the bin, she collapsed on her knees.
No wonder no one wanted these.
Her right hand spoke up.
Maybe you need to look at it another way. Like what? Like, what if any minute now your mother shows up with that dress?
Beatrice sat up. Anything was better than that dress. She closed her eyes and reached into the pile again. Her hands pulled out a pair of plaid pants and a cable knit sweater. The sweater was too scratchy, the pants were too patchy.
But Beatrice didn't care anymore. She held the outfit high in triumph.
We have a winner, folks!
The tide was turning. Even her nose cooperated and finally stopped bleeding. Beatrice tossed a used paper towel into the trash. The evidence of her injury disappeared into the bin, nothing but net. With her nose dry and her hope renewed, Beatrice wasted no time changing. She stuffed her contaminated ninja suit inside the plastic bag from Miss Cindy, then buried the bag in her backpack. She peeled off the puppets and packed them inside too.
I'll talk to you guys later,
she told them before she zipped them up. She repacked the lost and found bin and pushed it back where she had found it. Just like that, Operation Upside was back in business. Beatrice didn't have a plan yet, but at least she was on her way back to Lenny.